Hi there, I'm Tina Carini at SpongeNStamp.com. So I was playing around with the pressed Petals specialty washi tape, and I came up with this really pretty card, and I made a flower with it, and I thought it was so super cute and pretty that I really wanted to share it with you guys. So I decided to make a little video on it. So you can find that on page 73 in the Pressed Petals Suite. And this is it right here, and you can make these beautiful little flowers from it. So I also combined a couple other stamp sets to get my dots and my sentiment with. But let's go ahead. I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to show you how I created it. So I have the washi tape, and then I'm taking my rich raspberry card layer, and I'm just going to use my 1-inch circle punch and just punch out a circle. Now I know that in the pressed petals it's actually Mary Merlot, but I don't have it, and rich raspberry I think goes very nicely with it. So I have my 1-inch circle, and I'm also going to bring in my embossing buddy because these are sticky all the way. The whole petal is sticky, and what you do is you just pull them off. And because I don't want the tips to be sticky, I am going to just use my embossing buddy, hold the tip like that, and then just kind of tap it on there just to take some of that stickiness away. And then I'm going to place it right in the center, and I'm going to do the same thing. Whoops, I just folded that one right down. Good thing they come apart easily. There we go. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. You don't have to remove the stickiness, but I like to do that so that my petals don't stick together. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull the next one off. Just like that. Just carefully pull them off. And then I'm going to layer that one right there, and the next one right off. This is the longest part, I think, is just building this flower, but it is a lot of fun and I really do enjoy it, and it turns out so pretty. Okay, so there is the base of my flower. Now if you wanted it to pop more, you could use a dimensional and stick these down on a dimensional, and then it would pop up the second layer just a little bit, but that doesn't really matter to me, so I am okay with just going along without the dimensional. Kind of take the stickiness off. I love the embossing buddy. There are so many more uses for it than just for heat embossing. And one more petal, and I think we're going to be good with this flower. Okay, so then I'm just going to stick that right in there, and all I did was just kind of fill in some of the empty spaces where there's spaces in between, and I'm just gonna fluff that up some, give it a little bit better shape. I could have come in a little bit more on a couple of those flowers. I think I am gonna add just one more, or I'll just pull this off like that and pull this make it come out just a little bit more, just like so. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to take in my Perennial Essence Floral Centers, and this is from the Perennial Essence Suite, and these are so sweet. I really love these a lot, and we're just going to put that right in the center. They're already they've got a sticker on the back, so, and a little dimensional, so they pop up, if you can see that or not, and they're fuzzy. I really like them a lot. Now isn't that beautiful? Okay, and that was very simple to do, so we're going to put that aside. I'm done with my embossing folder. So now what I'm going to do is bring in my piece of Whisper White layer that is 5 by 3 3/4, And I'm going to bring in my little image here. We're using the little flower center, the circle, the whole circle from the Floral Essence. And I'm going to use crushed curry. And then I'm just going to randomly put my little dots down. That's all I'm going to do. Just randomly go around and put our little flower dots on here. There's no rhyme or reason to this at all, just how you like it and what you like. And I think that that's gonna be okay. Let me put on, so now we are gonna do our washi tape. This comes in the pack with the Pressed Petals specialty washi tape. And we are going to, it's got wording on it all through there, different little quotes. It's so pretty. And I am going to just lay this down right across there like so. Try to get it straight, just like so. I'm going to tear that end off, turn it around, and just like so. And then we're going to do this side as well. I think that's probably long enough. So we'll do the same thing to the top. So to get that right there, and that looks pretty good. Wrap that right around like that. Isn't that cute so far? So now I have, let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Now my sentiment, because of who I want to send this card to, I chose the World Needs More of You, and that is from the Free as the Bird stamp set. And I'm going to use my Stamparatus because sometimes I don't get my labels on straight, and so therefore I don't stamp them straight. So I love my Stamparatus and I love using it. So we've got that, and it is going to go, I've already got it mounted on there so I know that it's straight. And I'm going to use my Rich Razzleberry ink, and I'm just going to ink that up. I hope that you guys can see this. And then come down and just give it a little press. One of the other reasons why I really like it is because if I didn't get enough ink on there, I could just re-ink it and put it right back down, and it doesn't mess up. It lines right up. Okay, so we're done with that, and I am going to put that one to the side. And now I'm going to adhere it to my Rich Razzleberry cardstock, and I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. And we are just going to give that some glue on here and line it up. So if you noticed, I took my circle punch right out of my layer to save some paper, and you don't even see that I did that. So that's all ready. So now I used my layering squares dies framelits here, and I don't know which ones these are, but these are, I think this one is 2 1/8 inch or 2, I don't remember. Let's measure the actual cutout. Yeah, 2 1/8 by 2 1/8, and then the scalloped one is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So those were the two that I used. And how I figured out the size was I just kind of lined them up on top of each other to see what I like. And if you want more of a scallop, then you would pick just a little bit smaller frame for that one. And I'm going to adhere this to my Rich Razzleberry. This is a Sahara Sand, and I'm going to line that right up to there. Just like so. Try to get it even all the way around. And that looks, whoops, I slid that just a little too much. And that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so, and that's going to go right here. And we are going to pop that up using some dimensionals. So I am going to put 4 dimensionals on here. You don't have to put as many as I do, or you can put more. It's really up to you on what you want to do. But I think 4 is plenty, and I'm going to pop that right up. Right there, just like that. And I think that we do need another yellow dot over here. So let me bring this back where I wanted it, right about there. And it's going to come off, but let me show you a little tip if that happens to you, is you can just take some paper so that you can protect the side of your, oops, I did not want 2 of those on there. So you can protect the side of your card so that you don't get anything on there. And I'm going to put that right there. So I am going to put a dot right there, just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so I'm going to remove that because I'm done. And I think that that is about where I want it. Hopefully it is straight. It's not. I really am starting to believe that I look at things crookedly because I struggle with that. Okay, that is good enough for me, because once we put our flower on here, we're going to pop that up as well. So I'm going to put a little dimensional on that, and then we're going to bring in some of our leaves that I cut out in Pear Pizzazz, and I used the leaf punch that actually goes along with the leaf that is in the Floral Essence stamp set. It cuts this leaf out right here. So I am going to adhere these to the back of this like that. And then I think I'm going to adhere another one over here like that. I'm going to flip this, oops, flip this over. It's going to go right there. I'm not going to push that down yet because I'm really trying to get my leaf placement. And let's see, we'll put another leaf probably right about there. I think I'm okay with that. I might turn that just a little bit. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to take off our backing. Not sure that I like the way that is, so let me see if I like that better, which I do. So we're going to put that right there. And then we just have one last thing, and I'm bringing in the scalloped lace trim that is in the Free as the Bird suite. And I've already pre-tied a bow, and I am going to use a glue dot and put that glue dot right on there, and we're going to put it right here in the corner. And then we have our Sahara Sand card base that I've already pre-scored, and I am going to just line that up, and I'm going to use my bone folder and give that a really nice crisp fold, just like that. And then we're going to use our glue and give that, put that right on the top of our card base here of Sahara Sand. There we go. So for the inside of the card, which I did not cut me an extra piece of cardstock, so you could layer that with a white piece of cardstock, or you can leave it like that. And if you wanted to, you could put your little petals as if they were just kind of like they fell off. If I can get this started on the right side. That's the trickiest part, is pulling the petals off. And then you can just stick your petals just like so. And kind of like that. So we have some petals, and you can put them however you want them. Stamp your sentiment in there, and then there you go. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you do so. Check me out on my blog. I will have a complete post and links to the products that I used on my blog, along with more pictures. And check me out on Facebook, because I go live every Tuesday night at 7:30. Okay, you guys, thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.